Welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Good Nurse Outlook, a podcast discussing things nursing, healthcare, and everyday matters as well. Honestly, the topics are endless. I'm your host, Nurse Naj. Let's get into it. Hey, you guys, welcome to the Good Nurse Outlook podcast. We are on episode 15. I believe that I may do a break and then come back around with season 2, but maybe end of October. Maybe I'll do like another episode and then I'll do it. Today we are talking about how to survive nursing school. I hope you guys have been well. I've been doing so much and I know I missed out on posting last week, but let me tell you, your girl got some things coming. She's working. It is not as easy to do so many tasks, to be a Jill of all trades, I must say. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's dive right in on the topic because I have stuff to do and I'm sure you want to pass nursing school and you want to hear the tips. The school year has started. Maybe this is your first semester or even your last semester and you're just praying to get through. But honestly, if it's your last semester of nursing school, thank you for watching this video. But you should already know, like, you got it in the bag. You have to think, like, I've made it this far. I am a conqueror. Is nursing school hard? Are the TikTok and IG memes really serious about having no life when you're in nursing school, not being able to see your family and your friends and go out? And mm, I want to say that depends. That depends on the program you are in. That depends on your time management skills. And that also depends on like if you're a good student or not. Some people are great students and some people are not. What does it mean to pass nursing school? So, to pass nursing school, you must have graduated from an associate's or a bachelor's program, or you can do a vocational school like LPN if you want to. By the way, I do want to say that lately I've been seeing and hearing from a lot of nursing students about how they want to do the LPN route and then go to RN. And then when I ask them, they say that it's easier. I'm going to have to get my LPN girlfriend to hop on this podcast because why do the girlies think that LPN school is easier than RN school? I don't want to get into that debate either, but LPN school is not easy. And I think people also they don't factor in the fact that not only will you have to study for a state board exam, you'll have to do it again when you go for your RN. That's another topic that I want to get into, but not right now. Please, women and men, do your research. Don't think LPN is easier because it's shorter, because you still have to go back for your prereqs. Just do your research. And if you want to know more, I'll talk about it on another episode. In nursing school, you want to, I think one of the biggest things for me when I was in nursing school was scheduling. Like I created a schedule. I'm such a planner. And I feel like in nursing school, you need to be a planner. You have clinicals, you have lectures, you have work, you have skill lab. If you don't have work, God bless you. But you have skill lab and you should write all these things down. Right on this date, okay, these are my study hours. You have to be strict with your schedule and your time management. And you have to be very disciplined. And some people aren't disciplined in nursing school and they're not consistent. I'd also like to think that prereqs help you in nursing school. Prereqs that you did prior to nursing school help build those disciplines. Create a schedule, create goals from this time to this time. I'm studying, my phone is down. I'm not on social media. I know so many nursing students I run into and they're like, oh my gosh, I saw you on TikTok. And then like I meet someone else and I'll tell them about my book and I'm like, oh yeah, you can follow me on. And they're like, oh no, I'm not on social media. I'm in nursing school. And I'm like, girl, I understand. I am so distracted. It's not easy. It is not easy. Social media can be such a distraction, but sometimes you need that little dopamine boost to help get through studying because studying can be so boring. And that's the honest truth. All right. So create a schedule. That's number one. Number two, understand your learning style. By the way, these are in no particular order. I'm just like throwing out numbers. If you are an auditorial learner or a visual learner, just understand your learning styles. There's so many different learning styles. Some people learn better when they write. Some people learn better when they see it. Some people go hear it and remember it. And God bless y'all. But again, you have taken prereqs, so you know your learning style. You know what you can do to become successful because you had to pass those hard courses, microbiology, chemistry, statistics. If you didn't have to take statistics, it's coming up if you're going for your BSN. And let me tell you, I won't even lie. I took statistics twice. I was like, I just gave up. Don't be like me. People think like, oh my gosh, Naja, you're so this and you're so that. Listen, I was in an accelerated BSN program, and literally it was like make honor roll or pass statistics. So I made honor roll, dropped statistics, but they wouldn't give me my diploma until I took statistics. So then I took statistics, but I still made honor roll. When you are in nursing school, read ahead. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know why people do not like to read ahead. I met some nursing students recently who were like, do you have any tips on how to pass nursing school? This is my second time taking this course. And I'm like, read ahead. I was like, well, did you read ahead? She's like, no. I was like, well, how much time did you put into studying? And she was like, well, like, ma'am, what are you doing? What are you doing? Nursing school is expensive. Why are you playing games? Why are you playing like this? Are you even serious? I just don't get it. She didn't read ahead. She didn't seem like she was interested in studying. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. Maybe she wasn't paying for it. She couldn't have been paying for her education. Because what? The benefits of reading ahead. Reading ahead, when you come to class, you're prepared. You are prepared to ask questions. That material that you studied, you read, you YouTube, you Googled, and you Quizlet and still didn't come up with the answers. Now, when you're in class, you have the opportunity to speak with the professor and say, hey, can you please clarify this? Because I was struggling with this area, or, something like that, or even talk to a classmate. Sometimes in class, when the material is being gone over, there's a student that may understand the material. You could just ask them if you don't want to ask your professor, hey, do you think you can clarify this? Because I actually was reading over and I didn't quite understand how this happened or what was the reason behind this. Or how does this correlate with that? Speaking of asking someone, make sure to have someone's number in the class. Someone that can, help you with notes if you've missed out on the day of school or if like something unfortunate happened, or even someone to review study material with. I remember I was so antisocial in nursing school, and not because I'm not a sociable person. I just didn't want to talk to anybody. I needed some notes. Oh my gosh, I had no one to turn to. Who can I turn to share these I don't even but I had nobody to help me, child. I was just like, I just kept reading material over and over until it stuck. Then later on, I did become social. Have a study group. Study groups are very important. Study groups can also be distracting. So you need to learn how to set the tone with study groups, learn how to benefit from them, but also be aware when this is no longer healthy for me. It's not enhancing my learning style. Some people in study groups, they love to study the night before an exam, or they love to wake up and text you day of the exam questions and material about the exam. Why would you do that? Why would you stress me out with your stress and I'm already stressed? Don't be that person. Do not be the person that is like, oh my God, the test is today. Did you get this? Or did you have time to study this? I didn't even have time to study this. Oh my God, da, 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 da. On day of exam, night before exam, I don't want to hear from you. You shouldn't want to hear from that person either. Speaking of exams, a lot of nursing students say that exams are what kills them in nursing school. And exams are tough. Literally, there's no like extracurricular assignments or anything like that with nursing school. You have maybe 4 quizzes and 2 exams, a midterm and a final. Yeah, yeah. Sad. Depressing. This is why nursing students are stressed out. But don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. Shout out to the teachers that curve exams. You are appreciated. You made a lot of nurses great in life. When you are preparing to take an exam, make sure that you review the test outline. Students complain too much. I'm sorry. I was a student, so I know. I wasn't really complaining too much. It is what it is. Complaining, fighting for different things, sometimes it's not worth it. It takes away from time that you have to study, plain and simple. When you are preparing for an exam, review the test outline. Only focus on what's on the test outline. Some people may say, like, oh, well, they put stuff on there that's not on the test outline. Like, some professors are vague. That I get and I totally understand. But try to steer as close to the test outline as possible. If you know your test outline is going to be on geriatrics and respiratory, then focus on geriatrics and respiratory. Don't go looking at GU thinking, oh, the professor might try to trip me up. I don't want to say why would they do that, because sometimes, it do be like that. But for the most part, review everything but focus in on what's on the test outline. Last but not least, take advantage of the learning center if you have it. For my program, we had a learning center where we would go there and we would study. They had a nursing student that had already passed that class explain to you how to pass that class. Can give you tips about the professor. They can also give you tips about the exam. They can give you tips about what to study, but they can also help you understand the material that you're reviewing and going over. Anyways, I hope this helped. I know this was super fast and super short, but as again, we are all busy people and you don't have time for that. And right now, at the stage I'm in, I don't have time for that. If you are still listening, thank you so much. Please share with a friend Chart Like a Boss. It is a great nursing tool that can help you in clinicals, and it can help you if you are a nurse, new nurse, old nurse, anybody really in healthcare. Okay, bye. Love you. Bye. Peace. 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 Oh my gosh.